Yo. Yo. What's up? What's up? God damn. A lot of things has happened. Will Smith. Fucking. Let's go on Twitter. Let's see what's popping on Twitter. What up before we start playing multiverse? I know it's playing my PS4 right now. Too mad. I don't know what to say. There we go. Hopefully that gets famous. I just tweeted at Too Mad. All right. Let's see. There's really nothing new. Yeah, nothing new. All right, let's play some multiverse. Cause why the fuck not? I got Tom and Jerry, bro. We're about to start grinding, bro. We're about to start fucking. So like my TikTok, it's good again. It's back because I made an appeal. They accepted it. So y'all can see my TikTok now. On my TikTok, we're almost up to like 5,000 views and a shitload of likes. So I'm doing something right. Today I was thinking of making another one of Ethan Klein, just making fun of his Papa Be Blessed joke. Papa Be Blessed. You always say that. I don't know if he's still saying that. Might make one. So after I learned Tom and Jerry, I'm thinking of going to Bugs Bunny or Bat. Fuck. I'm taking this minimal shit seriously, bro. I selling my Hot Wheels because what the fuck, I'm 21. Why the fuck do I need that? My loft bed because I don't really sleep on it anymore since I have the futon.
Choose your character.
Hope you're a conductor, because we got a trainload of bun punching to deliver.
Dude, Ben is actually no, hold up. I was gonna choose fucking Tom and Jerry. I have Tom and Jerry now. But you know what? Let's play one round with Finn.
Choose
Bro, that
your
sandwich actually looks
character.
pretty good. What is this? Oh, so that's how you get back.
Prepare yourselves.
Wait, so I only got 10 seconds to get into the fucking shop? That's wild. So does it start like right the fuck now?
Do these momos really think they can beat us?
Did he just got me? Oh my god. That's wild. What the fuck? Oh, that's wild.
You see those moves?
Oh my god, how the fuck is this? Dude, I dodged it though.
Flippin' serious.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Match point. Red team.
Yeah.
Match point. Blue team.
10-4. Your message is like crystal clear.
Forgot I had the hot fight.
Time to get my hero.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Victory!
These guys must not have heard of me because
They just got their ass beat.
slam a cow. Victory!
Rematch. Let's go.
They just got their
Choose
ass.
your character.
Tom and Jerry, baby. Fucking finally, dude. I don't know why you had to fucking unlock him, man. Tom and Jerry up in this bitch. I do not have any perks for this guy though.
Prepare yourselves.
All I have is my fucking items.
Do these momos really think they can beat us? Do a kick flip.
god. Man, he died so fast. Oh. Oh my god.
Mystery solved. That hurt. You're about to get thrown into the sun for that. Like, I guess I'm not mortal. Do a kickflip. Get ready to eat my sword.
Oh my god.
You're done. Watch your fun.
Oh.
Match point. Blue team.
Oh my god.
Match point. Red team.
Jesus Christ, I'm doing a lot. Hey.
Victory!
We won though. I got 2 KOs, bro. Oh, quitter, bro. They just got their ass beat by a fucking stock Tom and Jerry.
Fresh!
Because there's no perks. What the fuck do I get? What do I do with the toast?
Choose your character.
Bro, I'm so glad I got Tom and Jerry, bro. Yo, what's up, one viewer? We're playing
Choose your
multiverse.
character.
Tom and Jerry. I just got him. I paid like 3,000. Your team receives 20 increased projectile speed, 25 increased projectile speed.
Prepare yourselves.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, boy.
These Momos really think they can beat us.
Bro, he just killed Jerry, yo.
Hiya, Bimo. Get ready to eat my sword.
Oh my god. Ooh, shit. Oh!
Got me good that time.
Oh my god. What the fuck? That was wild as shit.
Red team. Defeat.
That's why. Where did I? Oh my god. I swallowed that shit. All right, Tommy. I'm not about to lie. He's pretty hard to use.
Play again.
Oh, you a bitch. He didn't want to play. Couldn't handle the smoke.
Choose your character. Choose your character.
Damn, bro, he's in love with Shaggy.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh shit.
Better brownie your sandwiches. Wow, I'm not making that mistake again. Try that again.
Oh shit, I killed Jerry. Oh god. Oh,
Match point.
that's wild.
Red team.
Keep a shagworthy down for long.
Bro, that's wild as shit.
Look out below. Should have stayed home.
I just killed him again, bro. That's wild as shit.
Match point. Blue team.
I guess I'm not moving.
You fucking suck. Zoinks.
Like, have the trophy delivered to my castle, would you?
Rematch.
Bro, she's not gonna want to, bro. Dude, what the fuck do I do with the toast? Why I can't go back?
Choose your character.
What do I do with the toast? I'm gonna find out today. Toast? Okay, but what the fuck do I use it for? Okay, but how the fuck do I use the toast? Exactly. What the fuck? What currency? What do I use it for? Like, what the fuck do I do with it? I thought you would use it for here. What? Use gold. Hey yo, bro. How the fuck do I do this? Do I have to search it up, man? Do I have to search it fucking up, bro? I just wanna. What do you use toast for in multiverse? Okay, so all right, so don't use it for anything, I guess.
Choose your character.
All right, so nothing. Okay.
Choose your character. Prepare yourselves.
Prepare yourself. I'm scared. I need like lighting, bro. If I'm gonna start shooting,
Don't worry. We got these cats in the bag.
bro. How about that? Oh damn.
Here it is. Stand back. Up and at 'em.
What the fuck? Why did I keep going down?
I guess increase my power level.
That was a mistake.
Alright, now you just made me stinking mad, done.
Don't make me do this.
Yeah.
Careful.
Damn, bro. Dynamite. Dynamite.
Match point. Red team.
Damn fighting boy.
Oh.
Match point. Blue team.
Back again.
Oh. Oh.
At 'em.
Victory.
Oh yeah,
Knowing this
boy.
before you was born. Piece of cake. Another victory in the bag.
Continue. K. Choose your character.
Dude, what if we get like Rick? Someone hacked the game already.
Prepare yourselves.
Hey, yo, what's up, one viewer? One viewer, what's up? How you doing tonight?
I'll beat you, and I'll defeat you.
Oh shit.
Hold still.
I'm at the bottom again.
Watch yourself. Don't make me do this. Here it is.
Your time, I'm sure.
Holy shit. Oh! Scotty.
You're the victim.
Time to cut loose.
Oh my god.
Arrivederci.
Oh my god.
Swing, bada-bada.
Match point. Red team.
Just breathe.
Match point. Blue team.
Sorry.
All aboard.
What? Oh my god. Bro, why is it always fucking teams though? Change it up a bit.
We should discuss this over some carrots sometime.
Rematch? Let's go!
Bro, I need to max out my shit, bro.
Choose your character. Prepare yourselves!
Dream, bitch.
You and me, Wonder Woman, we can take on anything.
Oh shit.
Watch your head.
Sweet, bada bada.
Fire it. Got the bunny.
Okay. Oh.
Of course you realize this means war.
Forward. Out of my way. That was a lucky shot.
Gotcha.
Oh,
point.
bro, that's wild
Red
shit, bro.
team.
And my mouse died, bro. That's wild. Scary, man.
Watch this.
Match point. Blue team.
Need to remember that move for the future.
Yeah.
Got my eye on you.
Bro, I keep killing him, bro.
Defeat.
What's up, Doc?
Jesus Christ. Just got my ass beat.
Choose your character.
Yeah, I don't want to play teams, bro. Where's free for all? Where's 1v1s? Didn't I highlight them? Y'all need to fix that, bro. Level 4 now. So he has another perk. What the fuck? All right. So don't they just like what the fuck is the point? What is the point of choosing all of them if you're not gonna do that? Hang on, I'll be right back. That's some bullshit, you know. I'm back. I got chicken. Good old fashioned chicken. Alright, let's not play. I want to get on Fortnite now. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god. Damn it. On that one. Fortnite. hot. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad my TikTok came back, bro. Ethan Klein's a menace. I got John Cena. Oh shit, they brought back Chun Li, bro. Hey, yo, that's wild. That's wild. Yo, that's wild. Actually, a bad deal. Bro, Ryu looks weird. Like, look at that. Who's online? 50 bodies. Ah. 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 All right. Jesus Christ, it's fucking hot. Why is it hot? Shower. It's actually hot. That is a rare thing to happen. I need to make something better. You know what I realized? I don't get that much respect if I make a. If I don't make a good title. I need to change up this title then.
Friendly reminder, No Sweat Insurance is not liable for any injuries you incur while using No Sweat Insurance branded party swag. This includes ice cream slip and falls, hot dog sand, umbrella impalements, beach ball concussions, and firework oopsies. No Sweat customers can find a full list of coverage exemptions on pages 83 to 145 of their policy. Have a sweat-free day.
Yeah, talk. A lot of noise. What's going on? The hero, bro. I can't find. I saw it, but he's fucking John Wick, bro. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god. That's wild. You know what? Fuck Fortnite. Dude, I'm gonna make this better, bro. Cause like from a non-fan perspective, it looks like it's just a weird fucking title. I should change the title, should I? I should do that. Ludacris is definitely noodles.
So last time we talked about the content.
Oh yeah. The last time we talked about ugh, fuck.
Creator Def Noodles, he was unironically calling an openly gay YouTuber Rich Lux a member of the alt-right. And now he's unironically calling ex-TikToker Papa Gut, who was known for calling out pedophilia on the platform, a pedophile. Honestly, I don't know if I should be surprised or not at this point, but regardless, it got a lot of people talking about Def Noodles to the point where he's now trending on Twitter. The most likely motive for Def Noodles' aggression against Papa Gut ties back to a long conversation he had with him about 5 months ago, which when he uploaded it to his channel, was met with a lot of backlash from Def Noodles fans, to the point where he added a long-winded 5-minute apology to his next video as a result.
I want to apologize for everyone who had to see that.
To be honest, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. And more, why do I care? Sneeko X Taekwondo X Young Don.
For a little bit, Lowe's too slow to raise the volume on his editing program.
Why do you think that?
Maybe it's not intentionally disingenuous, but maybe you are trying to appeal to everybody, and you're trying to, like, in my opinion, Red Pill is just the truth. Like, I feel like there's no doubt in my mind that what's really going on, about the gender war that's going on, about the spiritual warfare, about what's really happening in the world, and then you'll make some videos that kind of like tote the line.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And playback, like I talked to Agent, and like whenever I say that, like they'll make a Red Pill video and then immediately make a woke video, and then he laughed when I said that. Which if they laugh, then that's how I know it's true.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
Yeah, people laugh at truth.
No!
Not necessarily. They may just find it hysterical, bro. Let's play it, though. I want to get into points. I'm not trying to decipher what a laugh meant.
Let's pause it like every minute or something like that.
I get what you're saying.
Nigga, what?
So they're just reacting
So you laughed
to a
at that?
reaction.
I never debate Sneeko.
Well,
on
I'm
his
reacting
opinions.
to
Sneeko
the
told me the same
reaction
thing.
to
This
these
was
guys'
2 days ago.
reactions
Me
on
and
their
Sneeko were talking
reaction
a lot
on the
recently.
stream.
And
It's a
he'll tell
paradox.
me his opinion. Like he told me,
It's
he'll
a
say
fucking
Red Pill's the
paradox.
truth. I'll be like, I'll tell him I can't really be Red Pill because I'd be in and out of relationships.
Oh
and he's
my
like,
God,
nah,
we
you
should
can be
make
Red
this
Pill
right.
too, man. It's just the truth, and he'll tell me the reasons why it's the truth, and I'll laugh. I won't laugh because I'll agree that it's the truth. I just laugh because that's his opinion. We had Sneeko on the podcast. Sneeko will tell us.
I laugh. I agree with you.
I think you laugh at it. People laugh at what's true.
I don't laugh at what's true. I'll say that right now.
Sometimes the truth is funny.
It's funny because
sometimes the truth.
I find anything funny though, and then I'll go right into a serious point. But
No, like here's what I'll
You're
say.
also-
No, but comedy at its heart is always honest.
the best comedians are always honest. They
Like
always say some
why
funny shit.
if something's not true, it isn't funny.
Not at all.
Now, if something's not true, it isn't funny. So the truth isn't always funny, but funny things are always true. You
That
feel
is
me?
true. He does have a point.
Yeah. So I think I'm not saying that that's not.
It's fine.
I get the logic you're coming from. Yeah, for sure. But nuance is not
Alright, so
like
you saying that you'll
nuance
never
isn't like nothing.
I
But
think
nuance
are you
is
saying
worth
you can't
something
really get
at
to
times.
the core? You can't really get to the core of how they really feel because they're just gonna.
They can't. Yes, no, because they don't have to. They found a comfort zone in their commentary space. So did Abba and Preach. And you know, it's funny. I was thinking about it. Abba was like defending the fact that they're millionaires now because they blew the fuck up and they get like 600,000 views per video. And then when I brought it up, they're like, "Well, I don't. It's only been like the last year and a half. Like I don't. I still spend the same amount of money." And I'm like, the reason he's justifying the fact that he's rich as fuck now is so he can still be relatable to all the basic ass like plumbers who watch his videos. And all the like the normal regular people. Abba and Preach try to appeal to normal complacent people who don't want to change. That's a fact.
Is there anything wrong with?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Relatable to your community.
Yes, but you shouldn't. No, that's where it becomes an echo chamber, and that's why like the same streamers just say the same. Like Lasanabi just talks about liberal bullshit all day and doesn't try to improve and doesn't think that he can be wrong. I am capable of being wrong. I've like taken so many L's online. I've been like doing YouTube for 9 years. I've grown up on this. So everybody knows, like, and checks me all the time. I've changed my opinion. I just like recently started saying I believe in God. After saying I was an atheist for a long time, I follow God now because I believe in good. So I'm willing to adapt.
They're not willing to fail.
Yes.
They're playing like in.
They're playing complacent, and so they're not trying to grow their. I'm trying to like my audience who watches and tunes into my stream. I want them to grow with me.
Did you tell him he's not growing his audience when they censor themselves?
No, I didn't, but I should have. It took me. I didn't.
That was all you had to say.
I didn't think of that point. I had to think about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Stories about like him going to like orgy sex parties and shit.
Look at his girl
and
get fucked.
You'll laugh at him, but I'll actually defend him because I want to hear why the fuck he does what he does for two reasons. I think he's very entertaining, and I also think I learn from talking to him. So I don't ever try and change his opinion on things. I just
You see how Agent actually. You see how Agent low-key agrees with me, but he doesn't know how to say it.
I mean, Agent likes you. Yeah, he respects you. He likes you as a person. So he like, and this is what we all do. You feel me? Like, if I like someone as a person or I respect someone, I'm going to try and look past the superficial, like, easy knee-jerk reaction opinion that people.
Also, the smarter and more intelligent you are, you could do that with anybody. Like,
right,
how people
definitely.
Like, fuck Trump
So
for
wait.
this and fuck this person for that. I'm like, I
Are
never
they
met
bots
the
or
guy.
not?
You know what I'm saying? So I can holistically.
So
look at them.
If I had to guess, maybe this is, I don't know, maybe Lowell got an axe to grind with you for some reason?
No, Lo gets triggered by me because we have the completely different philosophies of life. Lo is like the fucking face of complacency. He will never, he's probably just going to be like this forever. He doesn't want to really grow. He wants to stay and like justify the fact that he's like this. And so I'm like, I'm always growing, and Lo is like, I'm going to be like this forever. So my existence triggers him.
You got attacked first.
I never got attacked. What do you mean?
Like verbally.
No, not attacked, but like I've been in their podcast a lot of times and everything, and Lo's always been like pretty like, instead of listening, instead of like, you know, understanding he's just been like, I'm right, you're wrong. Always, he plays this character of like, I'm the therapist.
Talk directly, point for point.
No.
Y'all need to.
Yo, thank you, Thrax, for the 200 SEK. I don't know what currency that is, but he said, I'm a 16-year-old editor. My mom just kicked me out of the house because I started speaking the truth. Stika, what did I do wrong? You spoke the truth. People cannot handle the truth, but it's okay.
I would call you dumb.
You also broke one of the 10 commandments.
Yeah. No, he's not broke. He has enough money to donate 200 SEK in here.
Right.
And he's 16-year-old editing, bro. Keep doing your thing,
I would
bro.
say this to you.
Once you start making bread, your mom's going to accept you.
Hey, check me out. One of the 10
What?
commandments, honor thy father and thy mother.
No.
The homeboy at back.
Listen, I'm not even
referencing
referencing, but I would say ultimately you can respect your parents enough to let them be them and then choose to be you. Why did your truth have to change your mother? That's her life. She can constantly choose. But I respect my mom more than I would.
But he didn't say what the truth was. Maybe he said that he doesn't believe in the government.
I would respect my mom more than I want to sit here and say, Mom, you're a bot.
I don't think he said, your mom, you're a bot, but he probably started
Bro,
talking.
what do you think he said listening to you?
I think he probably
was going to work and he probably was like, Mom, go find a high value meal.
W, yeah.
Like, what?
Yo, is your mom single?
You needed to learn not to watch your girlfriend get fucked.
No, I just need to understand why somebody would want to do that. I feel you know things. I just
you
like
needed to learn not to watch your girlfriend get fucked.
No, I just need to understand why somebody would want to do that. I feel like there's things
I
to
don't
learn
even
there.
learn from that.
But that's your opinion.
See, Lowe's just said this thing like, is it okay to watch your girlfriend? I brought like one of my girlfriends to an orgy party, to a sex party, and I talked about the situation, like knowing that it was gonna be funny, like playing the role of like a sad blah. But like the truth is, like I fuck bitches, but you don't want to say that on a podcast. That was before Tate, so I didn't know like. I just was trying to play into the role so that it could be more relatable to people. Like, bro, this shit doesn't bother me. Like, I've had more threesomes than I've ever, like, seen that shit happen. But Lo took that and ran with it because it's like he wants to find something to be like, yeah, you're wrong. Your philosophy's wrong.
That's
true facts, bro. The fact that Lo's bringing up this now, I'm going to talk about this. Bro, you've brought me to fucking places. You brought me to some weird-ass, like, sex places, too.
Whoa.
No, but he's talking about that shit now.
Let's get on point.
That's the point. He just said that.
About to start exposing
he just said that shit. So, I mean, if you're going to use that to try to shame me, yeah, just now he said that. He's like, are you going to watch your girlfriend? Bro, you know what it is. Like, I did that to try to have, so I could be able to fuck bitches on the side. I brought my girl to an open party so that, like, okay, look, here's an open thing. If you want to do, it's in my sight. I didn't like it. It wasn't like I was like, I didn't like it, so I just stopped, and that was it. But you know what? You know what I didn't talk about? You know what I didn't? I didn't talk about all the
That's it. That's the you know.
But that's the shit that pissed me off.
You and him need to sit down.
Wait,
and
what?
He needs to stop sitting down. He needs to get on a treadmill.
No, listen. I think I need to face off in a properly mediated debate. Somebody who
Wait, since when did threesomes came into the picture? I wasn't listening.
Put their bias or their side or this side, but a mediated debate.
Thank God I have headphones.
I made sure your point was elaborated on, and then when my guy Steve spoke, I elaborated
boring me, bro.
Communicate, nigga. Otherwise, you're gonna just keep attacking him, and he's gonna keep attacking you. I'm not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, I know, but it's annoying that, like, bro, I went on your podcast and I gave you a W podcast. It was entertaining. I talked about open relationships, something that people are always uncomfortable to talk about. I took a position, like I put my wrist.
He started dicking you after that.
Yeah, and then now he's using it to against me. But I was using that to talk about open relationships for the first time on a podcast where people are not talking about it.
You can say fuck it, I did it, and it is.
That's why I talked. Obviously, I'm secure enough to talk about it on a podcast, dummy. But his fat ass can't comprehend it.
Fuck it.
I knew not to have my girlfriend.
Is not confirmation. That's
I knew for a fact not to let my girlfriend get fucked.
Like throws that in your face,
huh?
It irks you that he like throws that in your face.
Yeah, like that's the only thing he got, bro. Like you don't fuck bitches, Lo. Dead ass. Like on the same podcast, I asked you like, what does your girl do for you? He's like, she fills up the fridge. Okay, so you both just sit there and you get fat. Like, all right, bro. I want to fuck bitches and you don't. That's the difference.
They spam an Oreo. Sneak.
You watch her. Okay, got it. Saddle and said, bitch.
I can't hear.
I knew for a fact not to let my girlfriend get fucked. Can we watch her? I knew that.
Wow. Got it.
And saddled and said bed.
Got it.
I knew not to. That's not a lesson I needed to learn.
Yeah. No, Sneako's a very funny individual. I disagree with him on plenty of things, but my laughing is not confirmation to anything.
Personally, no, go ahead, please.
That's such a crazy jump to make.
It is a very
He told me that multiple times. Like, he'll say, like, you guys try and toe the line. I actually disagree with you on that, Sneako. I actually think that you could probably have more appeal, more viewership by being more extreme. I think the people in the middle are less interesting because their ideas aren't as like, strong. So like the Andrew Tates of the world, and on the opposite side, the H3H3s of the world. I think when you're on one of the extremes, people they're like, yeah, actually, that's something they could really get behind. It's
provocative.
You can't really get behind
Yeah, you're not provocative. You just sit there and you think you're right all the time, Lo. He's just like, he's never going to change, bro.
Answer this. What's the difference between...
I know it's low-hanging fruit, but
What's the difference between seeing something from both sides and trying to be objective about it and what they do?
What do you mean?
I said, what's the difference between seeing something from both sides and trying to be objective about it?
I do that, and I figured out the truth.
So I know the truth. On the extreme.
Because the truth is controversial now. People don't know how to handle truth. Most people are not capable. The reason that people think I'm controversial is because I am the truth. The world is full of fucking lies.
Let's go into
So it's a reaction to a reaction.
Lie, and you know who probably took his fat ass.
Generic take.
I want
my
someone
opinions
else
aren't
react
extreme.
this.
That's what I told him.
Bring
so when he
this
told
trend.
me that, I said I'm not really that provocative of a guy though.
Yeah.
I don't really have that many provocative opinions, and I can't force one out just because I think that's what would make me more genuine, I guess.
But that okay. So that's the point that I don't understand. So what you said is right, because by that logic, Sneako, your numbers going crazy on TikTok right now. So that's further proof. And so is
the reason I have to go on TikTok is because all my shit is demonetized and shadow banned. I have a strike. I got suspended on Twitter.
Can you finish the point,
bro? Hold on. But I hate this point. Oh, you're blowing up, bro. I'm blowing up because I'm good at what I do. I don't even post on TikTok. This is a method that I'm so aggressive and overly truthful that I got 1 billion views on TikTok in 2 weeks. All my shit is shadow banned and demonetized.
Listen, it's harder for you to listen to what he's saying.
I know what he's saying.
If you're gonna
okay, what is he? Am I wrong?
I don't know. Can you let him play?
So it's further proof that being on the extreme can get you crazy numbers and get you more eyes.
See? Way more of a hardcore fan base.
Way more. So if that was the case, why wouldn't we just say shit that we know?
So I think he's insinuating that you're pretending that you're this passionate about your views, you're artificially being, this
you gonna make
hard on one side.
Fly to Atlanta right now.
No. I mean, look, it is.
Y'all should face off and talk. I don't think this whole react to a reaction is
I'll FaceTime him after this. I'm calling him.
I think this is
he tweeted to it, but I want to react to this video. Come on, bro. W react. This is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look at you trying to be all like.
Listen, I'm a man, bro. You face the man, call him out, go at him. That's what I'm saying. Y'all disagree.
I'll call him right after this.
What the fuck?
Is being popular right now, but we don't do that. Secondly, maybe it's just something we genuinely believe, and maybe there's nuance that comes along with it. Me blindly agreeing with any and everything that somebody said.
Boxing match.
Running circles.
This is crazy. This is why I said in the last video about the whole red pill shit. This is the dangerous nature behind it, where you have, and I don't even think the concept of red pill is like this, but there's this new community that's taken over. That's like, you just gotta agree with me. You gotta agree with me, and it's like I don't. Actually, I don't.
No, you don't have to agree with me, but you also can't say like, well, not everybody could get rich. That's stupid. Everybody can get rich. That's just wrong.
Well, being poor will always be that's like a set. Like poor will always be a thing.
Yeah, but everybody can get rich.
Has the possibility
is a true statement.
Right.
And that's the shit that bothers me. There's no nuance. There's no nuance to that statement. That is true.
And that should be the whole point of red pill, because if you're seeking truth, there's going to be people who are going to challenge.
He has a point, man. He has a point.
I think at the core, because I think Sneago's like deep into red pill right now. He's on like stage 5 red pill, and I think there's some. I think it's
stage 5.
The core of it is based on truth. It's just understanding people's nature, and when you understand people's nature, you could act in a way where you're more informed and you're not naive and delusional. And there's some benefit to not going into things naive and delusional. Right. I think most of the way that red pill is exercised is manipulative in nature, and I would cease to call myself a kind and good individual if I did that to people that trusted me with their hearts, with their time, and with their attention. So that it just isn't really for me. I don't watch the videos. I just don't really think I associate. I think there's some truth there, and I think that the focus on finding your purpose and following it is fantastic. I wish more men would do that. I just feel like the way...
See, people, this is what I have a problem with. People think nuance is talking slow.
If everyone got rich.
And if it's one way on this side, and then there's another thing on this side, and then if you think of it's like, it's just calm, boring, blah, well, maybe it's not that, maybe it's this, and I'm sitting here, look, it's just boring. Is it nuance, or are you just slower than me?
Bro, his point he's making is that be red pill, I'm gonna be me, and we can disagree.
Yeah, I am disagreeing.
Right.
All right.
So it's like y'all arguing and y'all agree.
Well, is there a point in this where...
That's what I'm saying. I don't hear a point.
Wait, yeah, no, okay.
I don't really get what
There's
the
a point,
is.
but
like to speak to
disagree with.
To speak to what you were saying earlier about, you know, they're criticizing you for something that, you know, I feel they do in a similar way, in the sense of they have their beliefs, and their beliefs is everybody can be right. Your beliefs is somebody has to be right. You know what I mean? Everybody can't be right on everything. Now, at the same time, I agree with the current state of red pill. There are definitely some things in the red pill community that I completely don't agree with. I mean, I'm a devout Christian. You feel me? Like, it completely when I hear, you know, and I used to be on that timing before I was Christian, so I'm not like judging anyone who sees the value in that, because this world is fallen. And honestly, if you're not dealing with a woman with godly values, that's really the best way to deal with them, in a way where you can actually predict their nature and predict how they're going to behave.
People are predictable.
Yeah, I would agree that the red pill approach to the modern day lost woman is the most effective way at predicting their behavior and getting the results that you want. However,
I disagree with that.
All right, wait.
It's more about the man in that situation.
No, but
it is about the woman.
All right. Do you think there's a better model for handling the modern day lost, you know, and when I say lost, like, everybody's lost, right? Corrupted hearts, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's promiscuous, everyone's doing drugs, everyone is, you know, angry at each other, everyone's hateful to each other. So I'm not like trying to single out women, but the truth is, the whole society is lost, right?
So what's the motto though? What's the current motto when you were talking about?
So I'm saying, like, when you're dealing with a woman that feels like it's self-empowerment to sleep with a lot of men, when you're dealing with women that think that abortion is a way to deal with you know, like an unwanted pregnancy, when you're dealing with women who don't value, you know, masculinity in men and have I'm an independent woman, I can get it all on my own mindset, the red pill is the antidote for that.
No,
now you
it's not, because you shouldn't. This is why. Here's why I say it's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we say, all right, she's like that, fuck that bitch, fuck her, fuck this, fuck that.
Is this all?
All you could do is find a woman which matches you. That's all you have to do.
Bro, the red
I don't have to complain about women and hate women. I can just find a woman who is what I want.
Okay, that's kind of getting into something else though that I did want to talk to you about, which is a concept of, which is some black pill ideology. Do you think you're good at game? You don't think that you're good? Yeah. You don't think you're good at game?
I'm a black pill guy.
Yeah, because like now ultimately,
well, I got farther in the E-date, but yeah, go ahead.
Right, let's get into it.
Do you not attribute your?
It's the most internet shit somebody has said.
You don't attribute their confidence, your game, to the fact that you're an objectively handsome man. Pause. Right. But you get what I'm saying? Like, because look at this. Because I think all three of us can relate to this.
Right.
You see a girl, you're like 11, 12. You see a girl, you're cute. She's cute.
Years old?
You don't,
11, 12 what?
You're 12 years old. Like
at the time.
Like, yeah, you're both 12. Come on now.
Hey, yo.
Let's not be ridiculous.
Like
hey, yo.
Yeah, like, y'all are in like the 6th grade, the 7th grade. You have no idea what to say to her.
Right.
And you just kind of go up to her. You say something goofy, but she like you anyway because she think you're cute.
Yeah.
That little like room that you get to move in where you didn't use any game. She just thought you were good looking. She thought you were cute. Maybe you play soccer or run track or something about you that is cool. And then she give you that chance. And once you get into that relationship, now you're starting to, oh, this is how you talk to a girl. Oh, this is, which then has a positive feedback loop with the next girl, as opposed to the dude who didn't get a chance on day one.
The game is all of that. See, this is the point that the black pill. Sorry, so listen. If you're in the viewers like, the fuck is a black pill? What the hell is that? It's, and correct me if I'm wrong. You educated on a black pill, like you know.
Yeah, I know. So I feel like I know. I have a good understanding on all of them.
Woman will say, you know, what's important to a woman: look, status, money, height. You know, all those things considered, right? They're more important in the game. That's the black pill thing. And if you don't have those things, you are not.
I think black pill says how you look is the most important factor to a certain caliber of women.
But they be like every day. Watch Wheat Waffles. Watch Wheat Waffles.
Yeah. Like here's what you've never seen. Right. Here's what you've never seen. A girl that's a dime piece, like a 10, that is with a dude that's like a 4 who isn't rich and famous. You've never seen that.
Oh shit! Really? Now listen.
I've never seen that in my life.
A bad bitch. Mm-hmm. Let's just take a poll right now. Okay. Chad, have you ever seen a bad bitch with an ugly dude and he doesn't have money?
He had no money, no clout, no status. He ain't quarterback of the football team. He ain't right.
Now this is where
that's status.
This is where that argument misses sides, though, in context to it.
Okay.
The guy who is the quarterback, top status, all that. Of course, he has more access to women, but those are the women who are valuing the man for those qualities. Can you agree with that?
I mean, but all women take that into account. Women, every single woman
and status can't be weighed the same because looks. She looks right. Let's say I'm attracted to her and I'm handsome. Right. That's different than saying I have money, status, and power, and that's attractive. Why? Because her looks is that physical level of attraction is not the same to being attracted to my status and my influence and power as a man.
Status. I think your looks is the most important thing as a man. I think status. In terms of attracting a woman, I think how you look is the biggest determining factor on your performance.
Would you agree?
No, you guys are really limiting the red pill to what to get in bitches, which is
that's what I'm saying. That's where I go. Let me explain. Is bigger than women.
Like it's not.
So now I'm not saying game isn't real, right? I'm not saying game's not real.
The red pill is not even just about women. The red pill is just the truth.
I'm not even talking about red pill now. I'm not even talking about red pill.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about
on attracting women.
It's kind of like
the most.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
L-stream.
I'm talking about you got dudes that are 6 feet tall, good looking, telling short, fat, ugly dudes that the reason you're not dating a supermodel is because your game is lacking. That I feel like is complete BS. I feel like it's selling dudes a dream.
And this is where I had the debate with that guy. So now we can really fully have this up because here's how this went. So he went into how, because we used the statistic to actually make the playing field even. And the statistic was it was like men 18 through 31 or some shit like that are more virgins now than they were before. They aren't having sex as much, right?
Right.
But the woman, that hasn't changed. And then he went into the point how, well, when you look at that statistical standard, that shows that men and women and blah blah blah. So right, I think the data went back to like 2012 or some shit like that. I can't remember, right? But the point was, I said, well, you look at 2008 or 2012, that period, what changed? Game didn't change, right? So what changed if it's a pie chart, right? Your game, your status, your looks, and whatever else you could put in the pie chart, right?
Yeah.
If what changed the most is game or the influence of game, and then men started to have less sex.
No, it's not game. It's social media.
Exactly. Listen,
it's
social media did what? Social
it gave women more options.
It isolated the other factors.
It gave women more options.
It isolated the other factors.
It gave women.
It gives them options. Number one.
No, that's the
now
most.
Your looks matter more. Now your status matters more because now it's like a resume of why I should fuck this.
Someone
guy.
donated $10
So
to have
when
a
you
manic
isolate
state
those
bipolar
factors,
disorder.
right?
This is what I'm saying, bro. Someone donated $10 to say I'm a manic person right now.
All right, fuck that. Fuck
that. People are so fucking dumb, bro. I'm fine, but this is what I'm saying. Like when you continue, go ahead.
Sneeko is fine. You know what I'm saying? You just might need to do like 100 push-ups a day or something like that.
I do. I'll be doing push-ups every stream, but people are like, your mental health, because the reason I'm yelling.
It's good.
It's a stream,
good, bro.
dummy. If you don't want to hear me just get out of my stream and go like meditate.
Right, fuck the comments.
Go watch TikTok.
Fuck the comments.
Bro, it's not even a comment. They donated $10 to that stupid shit. Thank you for your money. Goofy. Yo, I have ADHD too. Where's my $10 for ADHD?
Sneeko, I think you're in a manic state right now and you develop bipolar physical health, bro.
And then social media comes in, right? Gives them.
All right, wait. Before we do that, rank them to me. Rank them. All right, so let's it's 100%, right?
Right.
100%. What percentage do you give?
What are we using as the top 5?
Okay, we're doing looks.
I keep saying looks and height,
we're doing looks, and looks is
status.
Okay, no, all right, no.
Okay.
Looks is your face.
Right.
You know,
Just
can
face.
you be on the cover of a magazine?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Height, weight. No. I feel like weight and looks kind of go hand in hand.
Right. We could put height within bodies.
Yeah. Okay, body. Right. So height and weight, and then your face. Right, and in your look. All right, let's just make it looks.
Let's add more.
Let's make it looks. Let's make it looks.
We got free polls.
We got looks. I would say status, meaning how well regarded are you in the community? You know, do you have a network of people that respect and admire you?
Status.
Are you well known for something? Status.
Status.
Right.
In sense
status.
Of connectedness or status.
Status in like
he's the top dog.
Everybody remembers the dude that was liked in high school. So everybody liked that guy.
To his game.
No.
How you gonna get that status without the game? How you gonna relate and connect to people and be social?
Yo, 400K, thank you, Chad.
No, so that is one way to get status, right? You could be the dude
I
that
want
just
status.
have an incredibly high emotional intelligence, and,
right?
Yeah. So you could you can make a big network like that.
You get that status,
But
I want status.
Doing windows
All
in the middle of the
right. They're in a debate right now. I don't know what the fuck was that all about. I just wanted to see a reaction, but now they're having a debate, so I don't. Finding kids destroyed after finally meeting internet girlfriend in person.
So the other day I'm watching this video about this kid who was meeting up with his long distance girlfriend for the first time in their 2-year online based relationship, which is astonishing to me that anyone could go 2 years of talking to someone without ever seeing them face to face and not get bored. Just anyone that could do that is a much more patient person than me. You know how quickly I would get tired of some e-girl saying that she wishes she could see me and that she's gonna do this and that to me when she finally does. Next thing you know, I'm in Mexico waiting for her to take a flight. She never gets on the flight because she doesn't actually exist. And even if they do exist, that virtual talk is still cheap. When you finally see them in person, things are a lot different than when you were talking over the cell phone, as you'll soon find out in this video. It's him and this girl Kate. She's from Nebraska, he's from California. They met after he found her on the Instagram Explore page. He slid into her DMs, and the rest was really all history from there. You know, cute messages, FaceTimes, inside jokes. They basically know everything about one another after talking every day for the last couple of years. This This guy even explains that he thinks he's in love with her, which to me is an insane thing to accomplish over a cell phone. Those virtual feelings, they don't always translate in person. The chemistry, it doesn't always translate in person. In my opinion, when you meet someone online, you really gotta meet up within like 2 to 3 weeks. 2 years is just way too long of a wait. By that time, the relationship is really gonna feel like that old expired milk left in grandma's refrigerator for too long. Start questioning what year it is. Like, grandma, this was from 2017. Are you excited when you first see it because you think you can make your little bowl of cereal? Of course, but then once you actually open it up and you take a big whiff, you see that it's actually useless. And you know what? I'm gonna let the whole 2-year no-see thing slide, considering they're only 17 years old, and buying a plane ticket and convincing your parents to meet a stranger from across the country really ain't the easiest thing to accomplish. This ain't your typical local online Tinder meetup or anything like that. And Jesus Christ, did this guy get himself in way too deep with his photoshopping ass. But hey, I guess you gotta get creative when you're trying to keep a girl virtually excited for over 2 years.
Today, I'm gonna meet Kate. Kate and I, we have been dating for 2 years already online, so the distance relationship. Never met in real life.
Even his mother knows about this girl, and he explains that she somehow loves her.
My mom knows her, and my mom loves her.
I'm just like, dude, you don't even love her yet. Like, you haven't even met this little hoe.
When I text her, I just feel like that she's the one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I FaceTime her a lot. Her personality really matched who I am.
So like I said, she's from Nebraska, but she's coming to California for vacation. He tells her to meet him at his school with his little brother while they vlog the entire thing. Because that's what every single girl wants after 2 years of talking to you on the phone. When they finally get to see you, they want a camera all up in their face. This guy must be taking notes from my boy Skippy.
What's your favorite thing about her? Bro, it's just like, she's pretty, she got a good personality, like she's like my kind, you know what I'm saying?
So after this 2 years of anticipation, texting, Snapchat, late night phone calls, this man is really ready to get some loving from his e-girl. So he's outside, he's talking all this. He's saying how he wants to hug her and kiss her, and how he's so nervous and so excited. But then when she finally pulls up on him, this man really does the unthinkable. I don't know if he just got too excited, but this is gonna be absolutely terrible for you guys. Just a warning, those prone to massive cringing, please get your faces ready.
Does he like...
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, what the fuck? Why are you replaying it?
Little word of advice,
Why
guys.
are you replaying it, bro? You gotta remember, guys, he's just a kid. If y'all doesn't cringe for this point.
If anyone's ever been waiting to meet, just pretty awkward. She honestly doesn't seem like she wants to be anywhere near Rice Gum Jr. over here. I mean, honestly, I don't get why this guy is acting like this. He could have played it way more cool. I don't know if he's trying to play it up for the camera. Views at this point. I guess more power today. Share the.
All right, well, it will be cringe if she just like ran away or some shit. I don't fucking know. That wasn't. I mean, it was cringe. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, bro. Fuck. That's just the biggest scandal I've ever seen.
I often exaggerate the scale of things that I talk about just because I find it to be more entertaining that way. So I'll make a video like, this is the biggest controversy of 2022. And what I'm talking about is how a Twitch streamer just got busted for selling photoshopped feet pics or something. But in this case, I actually can't overstate how big of a scandal this is that I'm about to talk about. This week, an absolutely massive scandal was brought to light. One that may have cost billions in wasted spending and potentially 16 years worth of misguided research. This is the story of how for the last 16 years, Alzheimer's research may have been based on a deliberate lie. Even just saying that out loud makes me sound like some kind of fucking tinfoil hat wearing Alex Jones caricature. But this has been confirmed by multiple reputable sources, actual scientists. So, let's get into it. I don't want to get too deep into the science of it because I feel like a lot of people will just immediately tune that out and just not give a fuck. So I want to make this as digestible as possible. It's also a very nuanced problem, and I want to do my best to give you the most clear and understandable truth to it, because there's a lot of misleading headlines and a lot of not entirely accurate information, so I'm just going to do my best here. I'm no scientist. I graduated with a human science degree, but it's been 8 years now, and I've done nothing but wipe my own ass with that degree, so I'm a little out of practice. This story is genuinely pure evil, so get ready for a wild ride. It starts in 2006 with the most influential paper published.
Alright, I'm already bored of it, man. I'm sorry, bro. This TikToker thinks everything is racist. Okay.
Alright, dynamite for space. Dynamite for space. IQ! Ah!
Well, that was fucking insane.
That was hype as fuck. IQ? Get off the game.
Gorgeous jerk.
Oh.
Bro, how the what?
My tennis balls.
Victory!
Holy shit.
What just happened?
Oh, that would have been so sick. Oh. No! I went fishing.
Match point. Blue team. That was a mistake.
Yo!
That was wild, bro. Jesus Christ.
That was the fastest match we've ever played. Let's go! Let's go! Why did they run off? Did they just
I'm not versed enough in stats to be able to come to my own conclusions that I feel like have more merit than the people who supposed to study this.
Baby, we're doing
So
the cat daddy.
I took a couple stat classes in university. It would just be presumptuous of me to assume that my research is more efficient or effective or accurate than people whose jobs it is to do it. I don't know. Maybe I just don't.
Right.
I don't want to just.
No, that's definitely a neutral way to take it.
Here's what I mean. I feel like I have like
context matters too with stats.
I feel like coming out here, going to Flushing and like talking to people. This is what I think happened, right? I think the statistics do bear out that overall hate crime wise, right? Statistically, it is proven that white people commit the most hate crimes. However, if I'm going to be honest, right, looking back at it now, it did not differentiate. Actually, let me back it up. The problem is, and we talked about this with China Mac, a lot of the violent crimes that were being committed against Asians, I don't know what the current state of the climate is now, were crimes of passion or crimes of opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crimes of opportunity.
So what's reported is hate crimes, and what's actually going on is like a lot of crimes.
Yeah,
reported as hate crimes, and like the Stop Asian Hate thing is not just hate crimes; it's overall just attitude.
So your point is the data just doesn't capture.
Yes, the data does not accurately represent what is frustrating.
And what did you conclude
the people?
That you can't believe everything you read, like the hate crime statistics of the
Hey,
government.
I actually agree with you on that.
Right, I don't think anybody can refute that.
No. But like I'm saying, when you look at studies, you don't believe them blindly, right? They got to be peer reviewed, one, but you also look into their research methods to see how they came to those conclusions. But you can find faulty research methods because a lot of times,
what's labeled as a hate crime is you need to say like call someone a chink in the armor and then shove them over.
What the
That
fuck?
wasn't what Stop Asian Hate was about.
I agree, and I think a lot of times people will, their studies will be biased to the conclusion that they want. So if they already think something, they're gonna look and find evidence to prove that conclusion, and they'll conclude it regardless. So I think the goal should be to find a diverse group of studies. Like if there's only one study supporting your topic, even though it might be true, it's weak. Because you need more research to be more certain about something before you just boldly claim it to be the case. I think you can make generalizations and some of the times they can be true, but when you talk in absolutes, I feel like you should have a lot more research backing that up.
Yeah, maybe they'll reference you in articles.
Okay, but I value field research over that. I just go over the general attitude and I talk to people on a regular basis. I talk to everybody. I know I'm not biased. And so I was trying to talk about the fact, what I really want to talk about was how Asian people all generally thought that, almost all of them, but they were just afraid to say it because Asians, like if you say anything negative about black people, you're labeled a racist immediately. And Asians are timid. Asians don't want to come out and speak up about that. And so just like what Lo said, like, I don't like, you said we're aggressive. That's not what I said. I'm talking about how people aren't honest about it. People cannot say what they really feel. People are like, we're all lying at this time. We're all lying at these protests.
Communities and black communities goes back.
What do you think about that, Lo?
It goes back far.
I mean, I guess it really wouldn't matter about the data then. I understand what he's saying. I understand everybody questioning the data, but then you would then proceed to then question Sneako's field data. Because then everybody would have biases. Like we can't act as if
This
like
is the
people aren't
weirdest
human. So
stream
even
I
the
ever
people
have,
that you were
bro.
questioning, they would also have biases. People have preferences and biases towards one person or another. So
Okay, can we get to the video? Like, what else did you say in the video? I want to react to the rest of it, but
How much have you watched?
We watched the first 4 minutes, and you're talking about how like the red pill's dangerous and toxic, and it hurts people's feelings.
That was right.
Okay.
What else did you say? Can you summarize it real quick so we can talk about it?
Okay, Lo, you summarize your points. I'll summarize my points so we can talk about it.
I mean, my points are just in short. Like everybody's goal in life isn't to reach the same objective. People have different nuances. So if the core premise of what we believe in, for example, if the core premise of what we believe in is just working hard, like hard working that can result in some type of monetary gain, that in and of itself is a fundamental truth that we could live by. What you then proceed to do with that money is nuances between one person and another. So if you want to buy clothes and cars and shit like that, and I don't, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm right and you're wrong. It just means that our end goal in life is drastically different.
Objects. I want to get money to make it out of this shit because the West is done. We have no more morals, and I need to leave. And I want to be completely free. And the government's cracking down, and I know that they're going to try to silence me. Then I know that they're going to try to take away my shit for the shit I talk about. So I need to get up out of here.
You take that stance, and he takes the stance of allowing people to choose the life that they want.
I don't tell people what they can do, but I'm warning people that they're going to shut us down again. The monkey shit's coming, and there's going to be another lockdown. So we need to start preparing for that, and we need to open up our minds and not let ourselves succumb to the peer pressure and the fear mongering that happened with the COVID.
All right,
that is true.
Wait, hold on. Let's stay on topic though.
That is the topic.
Yeah, like let's stay on topic of the point of like where y'all disagree. So and then Lo says if someone wants to have a ranch and a farm and 3 kids and 2 jobs, then they can do that. I don't see where you guys should disagree on that. I don't get the big deal.
Yeah, I mean, so my take was you're pro generalizations. I'm against them, mainly because I felt I people have made generalizations about me growing up, and I felt it was unfair for me to do on other people as a result. Because I was in the area, Sneeko, that was majority Asian. Most of my friends were Chinese growing up. And they were cool, but their parents would come in with their own ideas of what they believed, and they would think I was a bad friend just off the strength of my skin color. And it is what it is. We were still friends. I would still go to their house, but I would see the way they would look at me. And so that's fine. I'm just against generalizations off just based off of my own experiences. I also argued that red pill, even though I think at the core is based on truth, finding your purpose, self-improvement, I think it can manifest itself in toxic ways that I don't agree with. And those are the main 2 points that I stuck to in the video. Because, I mean, that's something you told me when we were talking a couple days ago. You said red pill is the truth. I said, I think there's truth to it, but you'd be lying if you didn't say that a lot of the way it's exercised is not manipulative in nature. And if your goal at the end of the day is just to have sex and fuck as many women as you
red pill
can,
is not just about bitches, and like that's why we were talking. Like Don and Ty were going back and forth about. Hold on. We're going back and forth about like game and stuff like that. The red pill is just understanding the reality of the world. That everything is designed to keep us programmed. Everything is designed to keep us complacent and go to therapy and not be in shape. And just be like, and then get a job, and then let other people have all the control and do whatever they want. So while they're gonna lock us down for the monkey shit,
all right, hold on, you about to go into?
They're gonna be able to do whatever. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm explaining the red
But
pill.
what if they don't?
What
if they don't?
On the statements you make, which are
well, I'm telling you that the red pill
towards women.
Oh my god,
COVID is a trap,
bro. You're not letting me fully explain it. The red pill's bigger. There's a reason why women make. Look, listen. There's a reason that women make no sense, and that's why I talk about that, because they're feeding them this feminist idea that's brainwashing them. They're saying women empowerment, women are impressed, but men are way more of the self-delete. We delete ourselves 5 times more. We're more almost homicide victim. We die sooner. Right. We're lonelier. We're getting sadder, and people don't talk about it. And we act like women are oppressed in the West, and they're not at all. And then all these women are in their whole phase. All these women are running around saying like, "I'm a queen. I'm perfect," and they're literally delusional. And hold up, there's a reason they think that. It's the ideology trickling down from the top. There's a reason that in Pride, there's children sitting there, and their moms are bringing them, and they're like, "I just want to open up my kid and make him be an ally." And there's literally like old men butt ass naked at Pride, and they think that it's woke. But in reality, they're just being brainwashed. If you watch What is a Woman, you realize that all the people going through trans surgery and stuff like that, all these people who think that they're gender neutral, gender binary, it's brainwashing from evil people.
Wrong.
So the red pill, hold up, is brainwashing. The red pill is realizing that we are being brainwashed and waking up to it. There's a reason why people make no sense, and there's a reason why it's bigger than just women. It's realizing the reality of the world.
Women, because that's one of the
no. I get that. So you think
I talk about everything.
But that's one of the symptoms of the topic.
Yes, and that's what goes viral on TikTok, because like basic ass people don't know how to see further than that. So what goes viral is me talking about the delusional women.
So what do you think about the men who hype you up when you make messages that say some shit like, that bitch this and that bitch that? What does that say about the message and the people?
That bitch. I say bitch all the time. What's not?
Wait, hold on.
I haven't seen them specifically, but when what's your point? Are toxic in the red pill aspect of women?
Toxic?
Yes.
Toxic how?
I don't even remember the point specifically, but
hey, Sneeko, do you feel like different people in the red pill community have like a different definition of red pill?
No, the red pill is just the truth. That's the whole idea. If it comes from the Matrix, the red pill, the blue pill. The red pill wakes you up and you see the reality of the world. The blue pill is just being and just living in the. That's what I'm saying. You guys are blue pilled. You guys and Abin Preach are like, okay, everybody blue, and you're encouraging complacency with your commentaries. Like, well, there's both sides. No, there's a truth. Most of us mean nothing. We don't matter, and we're just pawns in the system, and we can get out of that. I'm trying to encourage my chat to get money so we can get out of it and wake up.
So wait, hold on. Out of curiosity, let me feed the thought. How do you get out of that outside of like getting money? Like if you know we're being programmed, you're saying that people like the basic people resonate with like the toxic like women stuff you be talking about, but they don't be listening to the other shit you're saying. If people aren't willing to listen to it, how do you feel like you could bring people out of this state of being
programmed? They come on TikTok from the viral clips of me making fun of women, and then they see me talking about the tap water's poison. They see me talking about Jeffrey Epstein. I talk about everything.
Getting money isn't the only way out though. You could just abandon the whole system.
Yeah, the easiest way to abandon the system is to get money. You have to be rich enough to.
I disagree. Wouldn't you say the easiest way is to just move?
That's what I'm saying. You could just.
The government can seize your assets. The government can take everything you have.
It is
all right, sure. Yeah, okay. You can walk around with a backpack, sure, but I don't want to do that. Okay, fine, bro. What are you talking about? You want to walk around with a stick in a
The seizing assets is they would have to come up with a reason for them to seize your assets. People live in communist China, and they find a way to launder their money and move out of China. So it's definitely easier to move out of the United States than it is to move out of China. So I'm saying the easiest way is really just to leave the country, because depending on which country you go to, they're going to have different morals, different culture.
I feel like we're again like, this wasn't the grievances
what
that were
the
being expressed in the initial.
I'm really trying to like talk about he's trying to explain the truth about Red Pill, and he's saying the truth of Red Pill is that we're all being programmed. He's trying to break people out of it.
all being
But
programmed.
that's kind of where the conversation's gone, because we're kind of debating the merits of Red Pill, and you kind of have to dive into it, and it
We're
might
so
the conversation might.
programmed that, like you're overweight and you're telling me to go to therapy. That's programming. I'm fine. I don't need you to tell me what to do with my mental health. Maybe you should go to the gym. But I'm not here saying that because like your feelings, you don't say that at first, and like I've been thinking it on the podcast, but you don't say it because it hurts your feelings. But the fact that you're in a position, you think you're in a position to talk about my mental health and tell me to go to therapy while you're that overweight makes no sense. That's programming.
Sneeko, wait, I'll respond. You wouldn't be hurting my feelings if you told me to go to the gym. I'll just be clear. Secondly,
people get offended when you say that. People would hear it and get, why would you say
well, you shouldn't. I mean, you talking to me. I don't really care about how somebody else feels about it. Secondly, more importantly, ironically, everything you just said about the red pill and how people just generalize red pill about women, and it's way bigger than that. I said that in a video, so I actually agree, which is so funny to me because a lot of things
we
that
didn't
you
finish
say.
watching the video.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. There's something else that I agree with you. That yes, there are generalization that's being made, but for whatever reason, there is a point of it being stuck to it, and because of that, that's what ends up happening. To the point where you can even argue that TikTok is programming people because they're sitting there they're only feeding them. No, but what I'm saying is they're only feeding them that side of red pill, even YouTube to an extent as well. Because I do find it very fascinating. Because I think Fresh and Fit, they do a really good job of consistently uploading other aspects of red pill, fitness, credit, et cetera, and people still don't watch those videos for whatever reason, but they only watch the women shit, whatever. What were you about to say?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that this is where I said to Sneeko that the one thing he had to say was, I think this is where your real disagreement is. Yes, we all agree that social programming happens on all apps, all platforms, and other people do what they do to contribute to that, right? Your stance was that he feels like when you guys take a neutral standpoint on things,
10K in here.
Right, to try to be safe or censored or politically correct, would you say, right?
Yeah.
That you're contributing to the matrix.
You're encouraging blue pill, like you're encouraging the programming.
And that's where his take on, and that's why I said he should have just asked y'all. Oh no, I asked you. I said, what's the difference between trying to be objective and hearing both sides? And
because both sides are not right. There's a truth and there's not a truth.
But you can be objective enough to hear both sides. That's why I said.
Yeah, but I've heard both sides. Program people all say the same fucking shit. There's no point in hearing it. You all have the same exact opinion because it comes from the top. You're told to say this.
Well,
everybody has the right opinion.
Let's take a specific one and we can.
The jab. Everyone has the same exact opinion about it. Biden, voting, trusting the government. All the same shit.
Ironically, I said the exact same thing in the video. Later, I know you haven't heard, but later on in the video, I said the same thing about the government. How people just, for whatever reason, they pick a side and they only speak about Democrats, even though a Republican like Donald Trump could say 2 + 2 is 4, and then the Democrats are still fighting and urging, and it still could be some level of truth behind what's being had. So people pick sides.
You're stereotyping. I think that's what's going on.
So literally, a lot of things that you're saying. Not only did I say in the video, but I've said in several other videos. I don't know why you were acting as if like there aren't things that I've agreed on. It's just the extremes, the extreme lengths that you bring it out to. Once more, the fundamental aspects we agree on. You work hard, you get a result from it. It should then allow you some form of freedom and liberty to do whatever you want to do. We agree on that. It's the extent of what do you do with those liberties that you are saying, if you decide to do X, Y, Z with these liberties, then you're then wrong. For example, when Abba was sitting there trying to explain to you, yo, you get to a point in life where fucking women just isn't the end goal. Like there's more to it. You'd like to do other things with your life, such as commune with other people in your family. You are sitting there, he sat there and said, yo, at one point, pussy ain't really on work. You were like, no, man, nah. And it's like the idea that you couldn't grasp that. It's like, yes, for sure. If that's what you want to do, fine. But if somebody else decides that they want to go out and live life with their family after you also work hard.
If you get to 30 and you don't want to fuck pussy anymore, then go ahead. But that's not going to be me.
I know, but your result from that wasn't, hey, you do your thing, I do my thing. Your result was, nah, it's his testosterone that got too low, and now all of a sudden he no longer has much red pill.
You don't want to fuck pussy anymore, then you just your testosterone's low.
No, not new pussy. Low. You don't want to. You want to run around and chase new pussy all day. That's what I'm saying.
All day? No, not all day. I want to have 10 loyal ones in the kitchen standing there obeying me, saying yes, sir.
But if somebody only wants one, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden like their testosterone low. That just means that they value other things in life.
No, but if someone wants only one like you, then you get on the thing and said, well, I wouldn't go to a sex party and watch my girl. When, bro, the reason I went on that podcast and started talking about that, you know why. And then you
What?
still took the side of like a fucking YouTube troll comment. Like, I personally wouldn't let that happen. Like, bro, you want to be with one girl
Jesus
and I
Christ.
don't. That's the reason I went there.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but then you go and you have one girl and you're like, and then you go in and shame me for saying what I did to have many bitches.
But it's something that you also didn't agree with. No, I don't. Being polygamous, I don't care if you want to be polygamy or not.
Yeah, you do
The
care.
whole
So why are you
thing.
talking about? Why is it the first thing you said in the
Also,
video?
No,
polyamorous.
polygamy, I have no problem with. It's not the
Polygamy?
polygamy point.
Wait,
You
no,
said
I
that
think
in
that
the-
because I've been sitting and listening. I think the point Sneeko is getting at here.
What is
what
I'm
made-
with, bro? What
in
the
react-
fuck?
In reacting to that Abba and Preach video, what made you bring that specific comment up? What made you bring that up about?
Try to emasculate me.
Why did you do that? Why did you
No,
bring that up?
because it would be further proof that just because you believe something right now that you can believe something later on, you believe something different later on, that there's aspects of life that you can grow from. So if one point in your life you believe XYZ and then you change your mind, that does not mean that fundamentally you might have taken a pill or not. No, you just grow as a human being.
That's exactly why I was talking about that on your podcast, because I grew from that and realized something that I didn't like.
Hey, we agree on it.
So then why are you bringing it up again? Like, I wouldn't allow that to happen.
Because I was, again, it was stemming from the other aspect of the video when you sat there and said, no, there's no way that my priorities can change in life. That's what you said in that same video from Abba Preach.
I said there's no way my priorities could change?
Let me say that back. You said that your priorities not going to change with what Abba was talking about. Where he was sitting there explaining to you that there's a possibility later on in life, your priorities on just fucking women can change.
No, at 30, no. I think that you just have low testosterone. I'm saying he's like, what, 31, 32? And he's like, pussy's boring. Like, that's not what I want to do. That's all I say. It's not that my priorities can't change. It's like, okay, bro, like, all right, bro, if you want to just sit there and like, fine. That's not going to be me.
But to Chris's point, that's why it was brought up. Because, again, that's an example of how your priorities can change or shift, or your mentality can shift over time.
I don't know why.
That wasn't the energy you had.
At this point, I'm starting to lose my mind.
Oh, no,
that's a soft spot for me.
No, and not only that, it was a shot, bro. It was a shot. Like, there were so many ways you could like make that point, and it was a tone you said it like. So what we want to know is like what's underneath that. Like, here's what I say. Lo, this is what I know about you. Lo, this is what I know about you. Let me finish. Let me just say, like you're very intelligent. You're very good at this. You're very good at like you think very quickly and you respond to like these kind of comments very quickly. Like, I just watched what you just did, and that was some kind of mental judo. Like, you gave a valid answer, but if we're honest, that was not why you brought that up. It wasn't to make a point of how people can grow and change. There was, I'm trying to insult you man to man, and what I want to know is where is that, the root of that coming from?
I agree.
Well, it's not. I mean, I know you all aren't familiar with me, but no, it's not. Once more, I'm just making a point. If we made another video after it and I brought it up again in that specific text, not text, context in which I was speaking on, but also, I mean, there has to be some form of entertainment behind it. We're making a video, so the point I want to get across.
So
I mean, the same way you said. Wait. So the same way you earlier in this stream, how you was calling me fat, and you was like, "Oh, well, niggas, we just gotta be entertaining and stuff like that." It's entertainment. So if you call me fat, I'm not gonna take offense to it because I understand that the things that you are doing are in form of entertainment.
Was that the first time you called Lil Fat on the internet?
Though after you said go to therapy, I'm like, bro, go get on a treadmill. If you're gonna tell me like what I should do with my life, then maybe like take a look in the fucking mirror before you tell me. Because that's what it is saying. You should go to therapy. That's like, you know more than me. That I need to fix my life. That's exactly what that is.
You know what's also interesting.
So these are bots.
I did watch this part of the stream. How you said you were diagnosed with ADHD, I believe, as you said, and you were on pills and stuff like that. Same thing with me. I was diagnosed on antidepressants, on pills, told myself I need to stop because I didn't feel anything. A lot of things you say I agree on, and we've gone through similar aspects in life. How you sat there and said how people just live life and they go on.
Huh?
and
I got suspended on Twitter. They shadow ban my shit. I have a strike on my second channel for talking about COVID. But I want to talk about truth. I'm sick of everybody else
look at this though, Sneeko. You're talking about a system that's oppressing, a system that's programming. You could create your own platform. There's plenty of people who create their own websites.
Not with
right now.
Wait, hold on. I can't do that now. Nobody would go on it. But right now, I'm building a community that's
I think you can get there though. Listen to what I'm saying, Sneeko.
Every other creator censors
Listen to what I'm saying though. I'm saying you're trying to build your platform on your beliefs in areas where people are going to try and censor you. If you know that's the case, I in my conversation with you, I know you're trying to aggressively build out a platform where you can say what's on your mind all the time. There's plenty of examples of people who, just because they go against the grain, have been packed up from different platforms. That is, you were going to experience a lot of friction in your career as a result of that. But you're living your truth, though. Just because I play within the lines of what's allowed, even though I'm on that.
I know, bro, you're saying the same thing. I don't, fuck the lines.
Okay, hold on. I ask you this:
so sick of
have you
watching
ever
people do that?
How many YouTube videos you watch where the first 2 minutes they censor any like explicit words?
All of them.
Okay, those are not people that don't want to swear. They swear in their videos regardless. They just know play within the lines. The first 2 minutes, just cut out the swear words.
No, but it's even content creators that are afraid to talk about the jab and shit like that because I don't want to. I just want to be unfiltered and just speak the truth. And everybody, bro, it's a small minority of people who are willing to talk about that. I genuinely a lot of here's my last point. I'm annoyed that there's a lot of commentary channels that can just find a niche and where they don't trigger anyone and they find the right opinion and it becomes an echo chamber and they find a community and then people are like, bleh. But like my chat, bro, everybody here is trying to get it. I'm trying to like elevate everybody there. I feel like your audience, Abba and Preach's audience, are just like, it's a bit of complacency. And you can find that niche in a commentary channel where you're just kind of like, well, it comes to both ways. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you should pick a point of view.
But we don't always believe both ways.
Agent, do you feel like there's any lost authenticity in your expression?
Absolutely not. Look, before you cut me off, I was gonna say, I stopped making content on 2K because they were censoring content creators, giving access and opportunities to those who would listen. I wasn't interested in playing that game. So, like, the reason you stream on YouTube is because there's a little bit more freedom on YouTube than there is on Twitch. So, you're playing the same game. You just drew a different line.
Well, look what happened to Don. I would just get banned on Twitch. I'm not playing the game. I just know what will happen.
And I fully understand that. I'm just saying you've drawn a different line, though. That's all I'm saying.
YouTube instead of using Twitch,
because I know I would get banned. There's no point in even starting that.
I agree.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because I'm still saying this. The message is not different. It's the platform.
No, listen. On the point of staying in the line and doing what you need to do to get your message out, right? That's the same thing he does. If he missed the first 2 minutes and you switch platforms to say what you want to say more, you're playing with the lines that you have.
No, but they'll edit stuff out of their podcast and say, "Oh, I don't want to talk about." Like, I'm not going to say. I'm just. And I'm the opposite. Every time I've been in, and that's why I'm a little disappointed that you took a shot about that. Low was like I openly talked about an L on your podcast to make it entertaining because everybody else is afraid to talk about that. I don't give a fuck. But like I openly risked that, knowing that it was going to be an interesting conversation about open relationships and overall about how I want to fuck bitches, and this is my way of doing it. And then you still use that to try to like belittle my character. When overall, I have more balls to talk about that shit in the first place. Lo, you know you don't talk about everything. You know damn well you don't, and I do.
Nigga, I agree with you. It takes guts to put yourself out there like that. So it's two things.
And yeah, when you do, I was on his podcast talking about it. He's like, well, I wouldn't let that happen. That's dumb.
Listen, bro. That's dumb. It's two things with that situation though. Either you're assuming he had malicious intent with it, or Lo is lying about his intent. That's what's on the table right now with that shit. That's personal though.
Yeah, I think this is a personal issue. And
well, it's just the nature of the internet.
Sorry to cut you off, Chris, but again, I want to be very, very clear. I don't have a problem with Sneeko. I don't like. There's literally no problem with Sneeko. I applaud you for being open and honest and transparent, even beyond that story, because I think that's one of the more.
You think it's bullshit? I feel like Sneeko feels like
I'm listening.
No. I think even beyond that, because I think that's what gravitated me towards you from like before I even met you, like on the podcast and shit like that. So I think you are a very transparent, open, honest person, and I think there's a lot of things that are I think it's great. I think that's a very, very great characteristic behind it. If you feel like there was some malice behind what I'm saying, I won't no longer phrase it that way. But my overall stance still is the case that I think that you can grow, and I think people shouldn't get caught up in the nuances of what they end up wanting to become, what their end goals, as long as the core beliefs of who they are intact and based in reality and truth. That's really it.
I'd say this last point, Sneeko. You're playing the same game. You just drawn a different line. It's interesting because you have a Patreon. Patreon is our uncensored, unfiltered content. So if we know that we're uploading the content regardless, it just goes on another platform, and the people who give a fuck about that type of content are gonna go over there. And you know that when brands don't fuck with you,
doing it
look,
because
listen,
of
hold on, let
brands.
me finish this thought. Let me finish this thought. Let me finish this
You're
thought.
doing it because for public image.
No. We're not. It has nothing to
No,
do.
we're
People
not.
see the videos anyway.
He said
People
he
see, and they
doesn't
can clip
feel
it
like he
and
loses
post
his
it.
authenticity.
Once it's on the
He
internet, it's on the internet. Look at this though, Sneeko. The content goes up regardless. You have a Patreon, so you understand that it's just nice to be able to say whatever you want whenever you want. And you also know that when you're not brand safe, that your only option is to monetize your audience. So if your audience isn't willing to pay for programs, courses, merchandise, then you just don't have many revenue streams at all. And so when we have a channel like Playback or Peer-to-Peer where we discuss topics that we know is going to breach on not being brand safe, we create some sort of platform that allows us to continue making that type of content.
You guys
That's
are like
just
unfiltered commentators?
not necessarily. I mean,
So
I
no.
would say my opinion. There's
Yeah, it's a yes
very
or no
rare
question.
there's rare circumstances where I won't say my opinion.
Lo, do you think like you're a completely unfiltered, open commentator?
No, I don't think completely, no.
Okay, both of you said no. That's the
I
difference.
don't think anybody is though.
You don't think I am?
You're not because if you knew, you know for a fact.
I mean, that's just a difference. That's the difference in opinions. That's my overall, like, you could have a commentary channel and find your audience and then stay in that echo chamber and not be open and honest. And I
feel like I've never like censored myself personally.
Yeah, it's
on like that opinion. But I'm not saying that. Look, that's not a crime to censor yourself. If you want to censor yourself because you want to, like Agent is saying, fall within a certain realm.
It's not censorship though.
If I ask you your honest opinion on something and then you voluntarily don't say it because you are you're worried about the repercussions, that is a form of censorship.
But you don't know that's the reason why though. That's an assumption.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. If you're talking about things about me and my life, I've said
I'm
everything.
I'm just talking in general.
Bro,
Like,
why am I listening to this? Holy shit. Like, what's the point? Jesus Christ. I'm buzzing off that cig, man. Bro, I need to gain a bigger audience.
Folks, multiverses. And then we just do this, and then all of our cooldowns are going to come back quicker so we can keep spamming and keep annoying the opponent and so on and so forth. And then if you have literally everything on cooldown and you don't really know what else to do.
Down with your head. It's big. Jesus Christ, is everybody live? Holy shit.
There's no.
So if you ask me about the genocide going on in China, I know such surface level knowledge. Me giving a take on it, You could call it an opinion, but it'd be so misinformed.
China. Agent, you're a man, bro. Like, you think you can be a woman, bro?
Look, you asked me a question like that, and if I thought it was important for the success of the channel,
this is what we're
it's
talking
not
about.
dodging. It's almost as if you're forcing me to have an opinion. Otherwise, it's censorship. I'm telling you that topic is not important to me, so I've not put in thought and effort to develop my own opinion.
Stuff like this should be important to you. These are like the
Why?
biggest issues.
Why does it have to be the type of content we make?
So, Agent, because listen, this is where I said like I agree with him on this. So you're saying that if you knew more on it to be able to have a credible standpoint or a standpoint you can stand on and feel 100%. Confident in.
But what do you feel now, though? Like, do you think you could be a woman? Do you think a man could be a woman?
He's not going to
Chris, I'm telling you, I have no clue. I haven't read one study. I don't even think I've talked to a trans person before. Why would my opinion on this bear any weight? It wouldn't even have any merit.
I'm asking you about
so here's the thing.
I'm asking you about you, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. And I'm not like trying to, I'm just giving you an example,
Let's
bro.
flip the question, Chris. Let's flip the question.
Agent, 10 years ago,
that's a good question.
10 years ago, you would have said no.
On a moment of
10 years ago, you would have said no.
What the fuck?
Listen to this. Listen to this, Chris and Sneeko, and take. Look, if I ask Lo, look, I'm familiar with the war going on in Ethiopia, the war going on in Syria, but Lo is not. Me talking about those topics would have to rely on him being able to commentate on them.
Can a man be a woman?
And on top of that, that's just not the type of content we do. You put in all commentary.
But that's my point, Chad. That's my point, bro. And there's nothing wrong with you guys taking that point of view. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with y'all like taking that point of view. Like, a lot of like content creators take that angle, and it's the smart angle to take
to get money.
To be
and not get cancel culture on you.
To not get demonetized. And
do you believe that though?
Do I believe that saying that, oh, I don't have a strong opinion on it, because I haven't read all the research about a question like, can you be a woman? Can you wake up tomorrow and think you're a woman and you're a woman? Do you think that men who are born with penises and XY chromosomes should be allowed to walk into a woman's bathroom?
Yes, I got a question for y'all.
Okay. Wait,
I got a question for y'all.
You get my point, right? You get my point.
I see your point. I understand what you're trying to say. Sneeko, this question's for you. Do you not, based on the success of other people in the manosphere, or just people with extreme opinions in general, like Andrew Tate, is that not proof that having a more extreme opinion and shocking people with your opinion and entertainment value is not an easier and better way to monetize your content?
No, because all my shit's monetized. I have people behind the scenes helping me to get my shit monetized. Like, I have to like pay to get my videos monetized. It's a whole headache. I got suspended on Twitter.
But you shouldn't even be thinking about monetization.
Channel for talking about COVID. If I talk about COVID the wrong way again, my channel's going to get deleted.
But look, Sneeko, you know that
it's not.
You know that
it's way harder.
What was your point, though?
You know that you're not brand safe, though. You know that your monetization is going to come from your own audience. You selling products, courses, services to your audience. So you just haven't done that yet. But I'm arguing that the people who are doing that successfully are highly successful monetizing their audience.
Yeah, but it's harder to get to that point. It's easier to take the complacent, safe route and just echo and just be a safe commentator who just echoes celebrity drama and talk. That's easier. You'll make more bread like that. That's an easier route. It takes less courage to do that. And I think commentary channels should take more courage in speaking about the issues that are more pressing. Like talking about China, maybe you should make a video about how Shanghai, they're boxing everybody in for COVID right now. About people are like yelling outside of their apartments because they can't get food. About how like the monkeypox is clearly going to be another lockdown and no one's talking about it. About how the fear mongering in the last 2 years was so rampant and it's happening again.
Dude, I would not be surprised, bro. I would not be surprised. And the same thing, opposite the same shit. I haven't really looked into it, but you'll make all these celebrity drama bullshit videos.
Oh, fuck.
Are you holding commentary channels to, though?
Your voice should be used for the most pressing issues. In my opinion, that's what
I
want to do with
and
my
I
voice.
feel you on that. I feel you on that. But I'm saying, what standard are you holding commentary channels to where they had to be informed about like everything from genocide going on in certain areas of the world, all types? It's a crazy high standard, because being informed is not just reading the news. It's really understanding the data and the people and how it affects them.
Right.
That's a high standard. I would have to be a journalist for you to hold me to that standard. Those are standards you hold journalists to. So I'm not saying that you should lower the bar so much that like just any shitty opinion constitutes you having a commentary channel. But I'm saying even the content you was making 5 years ago, Sneeko, was very different than the content you're making right now.
I have
you
a
have
video
to,
up on my channel. I was making Call of Duty commentaries about why feminism is bad when I was 15 and 16.
You genuinely believe that your content you make in the last month
I've
is the
talking
same
about
as the content you made 5 years
things.
ago?
I'm talking about the same exact things. If you look back, all the same stuff I'm talking about was the same shit I was talking about back then. And like how people view you. The video I made like that really blew up. I was like 17 in my room shaving my head, talking about how social media is fucking people's heads up because they're so stuck in validation.
You've just been a critical person this whole time, but your content has not been the same though. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Maybe
you're not the same. You're not the same person you were 5 years ago.
The message has always been the same.
And which is what?
That is true.
Here's what I was saying.
You can change, but still spread out
like,
the message.
The point of the friction is, like I said, I think Agent and Low, you guys have every right to. It's your content. It's your channel. You guys have every right to like say what you want to say and talk about what you want to talk about for whatever reasons that may be. You guys are your own men, and Sneeko's his own man. Same things apply. And whether or not we change our minds on things as we get older is irrelevant. Everyone does. But like, I think the real point here is y'all are criticizing each other with the same energy, but attacking each other for different reasons. Right. Sneeko,
explain that.
Okay, I think your criticism of people like Sneeko, Andrew Tate, maybe I fall into that camp, you know, is, oh, these guys are just trying to get views by having shocking, controversial opinions. Where
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Okay, well,
that's not what he's saying.
Well, okay, all right. Well, that's how it's coming off, and then it feels like Sneeko's problem with y'all is that, you know, you guys get to benefit from. You guys pose as truth speakers when you're not really telling your whole truth
or trying to see,
you know,
out.
It's not that you have to, your truth got to be my truth. It's not that we have to agree, but like
don't even pose as, we don't, sorry to cut you off, we don't even pose as truth seekers though.
Not truth seekers, truth speakers. Like, people look at y'all and are thinking when y'all are talking, oh, we're getting the full on, this is what these dudes believe. And I think the reason why like Sneeko's pointing out the back and forth between the red pill content and the blue pill content was that it kind of suggests that somewhere something's getting censored, somewhere something's getting altered. It's how you feel this way on Monday and this way on Tuesday. It just it
something me.
You're
Hey,
appealing
Chris.
to the lowest
Chris,
common denominator. And
Chris, we upload full versions of our playback videos on the Patreon.
Fuck.
So the uncut.
Fuck.
We're not in any attempt trying to hide the content. I'm trying to explain to you that the content exists on the internet. It's just about what platform is willing to accept it, and we don't want to nuke our prospects because we want to upload it all to the same platform. We are comfortable uploading content we don't think is good for YouTube on different platforms, and the people interested in seeing that content can go see it. So you could call it censorship. I would just call it the path of, I would just call it smarter. It's you dealing with less issues, and the people that care about that content see it regardless.
Right. No, and that's like, I never said there's anything wrong with taking that approach, though. There's nothing wrong with taking that approach. But yeah, there's nothing wrong.
I respect the way you just put it in the sense that, you know, they know that Patreon is more fluid in these types of things, so they give it the raw to form the Patreon, and they keep the money coming in from YouTube.
Let me say something real quick to answer Chris.
All right, so okay, all right, wait.
Let me. Can I answer a quick question? Let me answer a quick question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, to your question, no. Your original question about can a man be a woman, a woman be no. That's what
Ethiopia.
But what I'm saying is that I don't think that, I still don't believe the other side is, I don't think we should then make a video about it if one of us are not fully informed on it.
So just go make a video disagreeing with each other.
No, and I'm not saying you gotta make a video on it.
He's not informed regardless. It doesn't. He's not right. Or you're not saying
about if you think a man could be a woman or not. What's the information?
You're giving them the idea that maybe having disagreements on camera would be good for their audience.
Look,
we
have disagreements on camera.
We disagreed on the video that y'all are watching right now.
See, I defended you, Sneeko. You notice how when you came on the podcast, I might have laughed when you said something crazy, but I always said let's hear him out because I was fascinated by why you did what you did. I thought I
Oh my God.
and you know that because you came on the podcast multiple times. Me and Lo, the reason people
Burgers
think
in
we
the
have good
chat, Ozzy,
chemistry is because we always feel comfortable disagreeing with one another. This is not like an echo chamber where we just want to hear what each other has to say. Sneeko, the reason I'm having this convo with you is because I'm very open to yours, Chris's, and whoever's
But I
mindset.
say, yeah, we're here right now
can't-
disagreeing with y'all.
I
What the
can't
fuck are we doing?
force myself to have an opinion on some shit I don't care about. And the reality is, I don't care about most things on the planet. I'm not forcing an opinion for content. If I care about it, look, this is how playback videos work. I'll be like, yo, this shit was crazy. You wanna make a video on it? He'd be like, nah. I'd be like, all right, bet. He'd be like, yo, this was interesting. This happened. You wanna make a video on it? Yeah. All right, let's do it. So it's not a matter of, but at any point, if Lo wanted to, if he cared enough to have an opinion on something I cared about, the video
Oh
would
my
drop.
god, bro!
So
What the fuck, man? What? It's so pointless. Jesus Christ! I just wasted a whole good hour of my stream just watching that debate, I guess you could call it. Oh my god.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our first multiverses video. In this video, we're going to be covering the entire Wonder Woman, Taz, Velma, and the Iron Giants. I know that's a lot, but those are our 16 confirmed characters. We all know them and love them, and we've actually seen some gameplay of some of them. But let's get to the juicy bits. Let's get to the leaks and the data mined stuff. I'm going to do my best to cover these leaks in the order they happened, not just because it makes it easier to understand, but also because more leaks have confirmed these characters even more. We're going to start with the first roster leak image that was leaked. This one leaked before any official news of the game had been announced, so this leak pretty much announced that the game was being made and coming soon. Now, as you can see from this image, most of these characters are already confirmed, with the exception of two. Gandalf and Rick Sanchez. Now, from this image, we can see that Gandalf looks a lot better and a lot more in line with the other characters, which makes me believe he's pretty likely to get in. Plus, I mean, all these other characters are in, so these two seem pretty likely. As for Rick, he looks a little less done, but we know that in the alpha, the Mr. Meeseeks is basically the training dummy, so it's confirmed that Rick and Morty stuff is in the game, which means Rick is also pretty much confirmed, or at least very likely. Also in this leak was mention of a couple more characters, Johnny Bravo, Fred Flintstone, Mad Max, and some Harry Potter characters.
Fred Flintstone.
The leak said that these characters have been brought up, but really haven't been worked on due to other characters taking priority and some issues with the rights to some of the characters. Basically, just keep these characters in mind because we'll get back to them in a bit. Next, we have even more leaks from that same leaker that pretty much, well, announced the game, Huge Leaker Actually. They open up with even more leaks this time with even more interesting characters. The characters they say are mostly finished are Joker, Raven, Gizmo, Marvin the Martian, LeBron James, Rick, Morty, Scooby-Doo, Daenerys Targaryen, the Hound, the Wicked Witch, and Godzilla. Now, this is a leak and should be taken with a grain of salt, as all of these leaks should be, but I think there's a bit of truth to this. We've already seen that this person was correct with the previous leak in the announcement of the game, and this leak mentions properties we've officially seen confirmed in the game, such as DC, Rick and Morty, Game of Thrones. Now, to be fair, that wouldn't be exactly hard to look up and say, but since this is the original leaker, I'm more inclined to believe it, but you know, as I said, take this with a grain of salt. It's still a leak, it still could be untrue, but this one probably has the most truth to it and is the most fun to speculate about, at least. In addition to those characters they say are almost done, he mentions that Johnny Bravo and Fred Flintstone are still most likely coming and being worked on, and that the Mad Max characters and the Harry Potter characters are probably not coming, or at the very least, due to rights issues, those characters are not actively being worked on. They don't even know if work was actually done on them in the first place, but apparently those characters are most likely not coming. So, sorry for anyone that wanted Mad Max or any Harry Potter characters, but you might have to wait a little bit longer, or, you know, you just might not get them. Next, in that same leak, they say there are more characters that are very likely to be coming. These include Samurai Jack, the Powerpuff Girls, the Animaniacs, Daffy Duck, Scorpion, Ben 10, and Ted Lasso. Now, I can believe some of these characters are going to come, since Daffy and Samurai Jack are owned by WB, as much of these other characters have kind of, you know, some relation with WB. But as a side note, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan, and I would really love to see Scorpion.
Right,
so I'm really
Scorpion
hoping
with
these leaks are
Cerebro,
true,
that's fucking
and that my own
wild.
self-hype won't let me down. Since once again, these are leaks and aren't gonna, are not 100% true. But out of all the characters, I really hope this leak is true, because all these characters seem pretty good, and I would love to see them in the game. Moving on, we have some data mines info from the alpha, like something referencing a specific character's taunt, or mentions of characters through voice lines, or some sort of info like that. These characters include Legolas, Emmett, Beetlejuice, 11, Black Adam, and Poison Ivy. Now, it's important to note that for Emmett, we're really not too sure if it refers to Back to the Future or the Lego movie. It's kind of up in the air. I mean, either way, I think it's still pretty interesting. But also, important to note here is 11. Now, 11 is not owned by WB. It is, Stranger Things. It's a Netflix property, which means if this leak is true and 11 is indeed in the game, that opens up the doors just for any character, because that's a third-party character that WB has no affiliation with. So I'm really hoping this is true, because I would love to see a lot of third-party characters and characters from non-WB owned properties. So hopefully 11 is in the game. Hopefully those voice line leaks for Raven are true, and 11 is coming, because that would be amazing. That would open up the doors for so many cool characters. And to round out the rest of the current leaks, there are apparently 2 more original characters coming, Ninja and Brute. Now for these two, there are 2 possibilities. Either these are indeed original characters, or they're just placeholders in case of some issues come up with the rights or something else like that. As you can see, Ninja actually has some gameplay, and it's important to note that in the Reddit comments of this leaked footage, a lot of people are mentioning a symbol closely resembling that of one found in Naruto. Now, I don't watch it, but there are enough comments here to make me think that the ninja might be a placeholder for Naruto, because a lot of people are talking about it. Like I said, never seen the show, I'm not sure, but I thought I should throw it out there because, in the comments it is quite prevalent. As for the Brute, a lot of his files have the prefix of Hulk, so he might be a placeholder for the Incredible Hulk. But since we haven't seen any concrete proof or evidence of Disney characters in the game yet, I would definitely take that one with a heavy grain of salt. So that's pretty much it for all the leaks and data mine stuff that's come out
shut your
right
bitch
now.
ass out. All right. I just no, I don't want Stranger Things. Fuck, bro. Fuck. Oh shit. But
Thanks, Mudflap. I guess that would be.
let's go back to some PlayStation. Because now is my car even done charging? So my next video is going to be help Jerry get a PlayStation 5. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe to get a PlayStation 5. I feel like it could be done. It can be done, bro. Cause you gotta think about it, bro. Like, I'm not forcing anybody to donate to me. I'm just saying I want a PS5, and see what's new. I actually might not play. Most of the shop. It's already been 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Yeah, I don't. Gonna turn this off here. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming by. Wait, hold up. Actually, let's go back to YouTube. You know, cause that's what we do, man. We just react to things. You know, this is what people do nowadays. We just react to things. Let's see the debate. Are they still debating, bro?
Like everything gets ruined and it gets convoluted and eventually nothing means anything and it means everything. It means whatever you want it to, like being a woman or a man. You know what I'm saying? Those words don't mean nothing no more. But yeah,
that's OD.
The whole red pill thing. I feel like the point we all agree on, and this is what started that is that as in society, what is being created now is that people are being herded into saying what's appropriate and doing what's appropriate, and that's what Sneaker
Black Lives Matter.
Right, that's what Sneaker had the initial agreement, right? So then we come to this part where we say, okay, even if you have a truth, at least say it and mean it and stand on it authentically. Whether we agree, disagree, whether you're right or wrong, whether you match with the data or whether the data disagrees with you, at least be authentic and genuine about when you're doing that. So that was Sneako's whole take on that of like, well, any moment that you shave some off the top or slim it down or, shake it up a little bit just to be appropriate or politically correct is the moment you submit to the matrix or, whatever you want to be in a bot or whatever the case may be. You fall into the line rather than shake it up and make some noise and say, here's what I feel. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right.
But I think from our end is that if you consider what we're doing shaving, I don't think that it's necessarily shaving. I think it's more so making sure that.
I consider that, but
I know.
But I know, yeah, for sure.
I don't think it's disingenuous. I think that before we speak about something, we want to make sure we're properly informed and not just jump out the window and say something based off of what we feel.
What's the difference between being objective and?
That's where I ended the stream. Because personally, yes, do I believe that? Going back to what you said about the whole male and female, yeah, I don't think that somebody can just wake up one day and think that they're a totally different gender. But I'm not gonna come out and say it unless I do the actual research about what I'm saying, because we made that mistake before, being completely wrong, had to take down a video, and we hold an audience where we don't want to be just spewing things that could potentially be legitimately incorrect. I think that's way more damning.
Let me say this.
Just something that is incorrect.
All right, separate but related, right?
Okay.
So I came across you guys like. I've been watching y'all before I even started doing reactions. In fact, y'all, I really enjoyed a lot of you guys' earlier content. And even some of your new content. Even, I guess the thing is, let's say I watch 4 Hassan Nabi videos in a row, right?
Nabi.
Whatever. I'm like, oh, this guy just got it wrong. This guy is just like, crazy, and he just got it wrong. He something's wrong with him, right? His worldview. But then I watch you guys, and then it does that. I remember at some point in the past I have no reason to have any ill will or anything towards you guys. You feel me? But at just some point in the past, consuming y'all's content, I got a fence riding vibe. I got a compromising or self-censorship vibe. Now it could be wrong, but I think this is where some of that energy that Sneeko has is coming from, because in all honesty, I felt it too, and I had no reason. This is before y'all ever criticize me or anything. I was like, and I stopped watching y'all's content as much because some feel off here. Some feel like
what is more genuine about like having a take and then like having an extreme take and seeing everything else as not the truth? Because I feel like I think we could all agree that life is nuanced. A lot of life is a gray area.
It's not that I wanted y'all to have an extreme take. It's just that I just remember at some point in time feeling a sense of inconsistency with worldviews. Like, you know what I mean? And maybe I was wrong. Maybe I interpreted that wrong. I'm just saying, maybe there's some there if Sneeko and I separately came to the same conclusion in terms of how we were consuming your content. You know what I mean? I can enjoy content from people that I disagree with. It's not that I need y'all to disagree with me or to agree with me, and it's not that I need y'all to go off the deep end and like start, because that's never been y'all. Y'all have never been to like just talk out of the side of your neck being crazy. But at some point in your content creation, it started to feel like, you know who else did that? In my opinion, Philip DeFranco. I don't know if he's a goated old school classic.
You know what's the best
YouTuber.
example of that is H3H3 Productions. Yo, he sucked.
He's an extreme.
And he used to be controversial. He used to not give a fuck. He used to be funny back in the day. He was my favorite YouTuber. Huh? He became soft. Yeah, he became completely just like falling. I remember he made that video saying like, I voted for Hillary Clinton, and then it was over.
Yeah,
and then now he's just a pussy ass grown man who sounds like a 17-year-old TikTok girl.
And what's so ironic is that I'm gonna just speak for me.
God.
I agree. Well, not the whole changing being what Chris just said. I agree, because ironically, I think in one of the Andrew Tate videos, I was like, bro, y'all citing what H3H3 said about Andrew Tate is so fucking brain dead. That doesn't make any sense.
He's a human trafficker.
That's genuinely absurd, right?
We reacted to that, didn't we?
No, we put it in the Andrew Tate video.
Oh, okay.
But so like stuff like that, yes. So I agree. So I'm gonna just break the ice with Chris. I'm gonna just do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of things that I think you're expressing is a misconception or misunderstanding what we're saying. For example, the back and forth but the disagreement that we have, for example.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in the video and I was saying that why are we speaking of extremes, it wasn't me calling your view extreme. It was actually, ironically, it was me calling Rage and Dante saying extreme, because when we talk about that topic, why do we have to jump out the realm and talk about that form of extreme? Why can't we just speak about that topic? Why is everything about that's what I was calling extreme. Your beliefs, I'm Christian, so ironically, a lot of things that you believe in, I have no problem with it at all. I grew up around it, so I don't really have a problem with what you're saying. I was just saying, why is it every single time we speak about, I can say abortion, why is it that we have to immediately go to that example? That is an extreme example that doesn't make any sense. If you want to make an argument about something, you can stay in the middle of it. Like you can use actual factors about it. Now, me and you are disagreeing about the process and actually if it's morally correct or not. We can disagree on that. But what I was calling extreme wasn't your viewpoint. I wasn't calling that extreme. So again, I think a lot of things are just misunderstood and a massive misconception about what somebody's saying.
We just get on camera and we just be chatting, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, word.
So yeah, no, and that's why I wanted to come on y'all's podcast, you know, in August, right? I'm assuming that's still on. Is that still on?
That's fine. That's fine. I don't have no problem with it. It's fine.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you know, because I felt like there was conversation and dialogue to be had. You know, whenever people just be reacting back and forth, you know, some things get, you know, lost in translation.
For sure.
Yeah, and
I think that's what potentially could have happened as well. Listening to our what you call it, because I mean, even when I'm going back and I'm looking at our videos, I don't really understand the concept of what Sneeko was saying. How we have a red pill video,
that was just a vibe, bro. You know, and that might have just been a season. I don't know. I remember one before y'all.
Yeah, can you give me an example? Can you give me an example?
I couldn't give you a specific example. I just remember there was a point where my chat loved playback. I liked watching playback. I would watch playback off stream.
Yeah, shout out playback. Shout out peer to peer.
We can. And then and then
guy, man.
You know, at some point, I just felt like the vibe changed, and I don't know. I felt like it was around the Fresh and Fit era when y'all were going back and forth, and I don't know. I just felt like there was some, I don't know, inconsistencies that I didn't, you know. I mean, it's your stream, bro. If you want to,
We go in circles, really.
No, but let me say that. I'll even speak to that. Ironically, about the fresh and fit, and we've said this as well. There's several things that they say that we agree upon. So it's not as if like we inherently disagree with them. The whole thing started with us going back and forth about that story that they told about an NBA player in Miami and all that. A story that just sounded a bit far-fetched.
Not a bit, it was just fake.
Yeah, it sounded fake. After that, though, we did not make
They told me that shit was all real.
Of course they did. After that, though, we didn't say anything to them until they called Abba, Preacher's wife, just going crazy, just doing crazy shit. It was like, all right, you bugging. Then after that, it was the whole.
Yeah, no, but I'm not saying my problem was with what y'all said about Fresh and Fit. I'm just saying, I just remember it was around that time that I started, like, I don't know, like something just was off. But at the end of the day, like Sneeko was saying, I don't think there's no more juice to squeeze out of this, bro.
Can we argue about something more?
Yeah.
Hey,
you know,
call me crazy or something.
Let's talk about the Matrix.
Bait. Wait, I'm literally looking at what happened at the Fresh and Fit. We then had another video, I guess, making fun of Modern Woman.
I don't fucking know, bro. It's just like, what the fuck, man? Y3 sinks to 10s. Creep guy. Got a fly in here, dude.
That was badass. I'm gonna feed you to my hyenas, creep. Come here, got something for ya. Oh, you ain't even seen Psycho yet. Holy shit burgers.
Really? Oh shit, so they do have a mature thing. We found a toxic multiverse.
I'm trying Finn out because I feel like the last time I played.
Oh no!
Oh!
I had no jumps.
Superman died!
To Superman, but I had no jumps.
I'm trying Finn out because I feel like the last time I played him, I didn't realize that you can charge attacks while moving.
Oh, you can do that too? I thought that was a Taz exclusive.
No, you can do it with Finn.
Close that up. I'm just going to end the stream here. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Whatevs. Should probably make more clips or content. I'm glad my TikTok came back, so I guess I could make more. So until then, peace out. I love you guys.